Okay, mental health is obviously a big challenge for anyone going through a transplant from, pre-transplant to post and long term. How have you managed over your journey with that?
Well, before the transplant, and particularly in that period of, I would say, the 6 months leading up to it, when I was feeling at my worst physically, I was also, I would say, very anxious about the unknown aspect of it. You just don't know what the outcome's going to be. My husband's giving me a kidney. What if it doesn't work? And then he's got, he's one kidney down and I'm in the same situation. There's all those sort of anxieties. Also thinking about, just financially, what happens if something goes wrong? How are we going to, keep the bills, keep the house going, pay the bills, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there was a lot of anxiety around all that kind of stuff. Fortunately, things went okay. Even with the rejection, things went okay. And I, came out the other side of it. And then I would say on the other side, yeah, there was the sort of mood swings from the drugs. But got that under control with some antidepressants. And so at the other end of it, where I am now, I would say the positive in all of it is that I feel like I have a really amazing perspective change on life, basically,
Yeah.
which I'm sure is a very common thing. And it's made me really appreciate a lot of things that I took for granted before. It's made me realize what's really important in life. Obviously health, because if your health's not good, nothing's good, and family and friends. And for me, that's the important stuff, and everything else is, just secondary. But, so there's been difficulties all the way through the process, but at this end of it, I feel like there's been a lot of positive, outcomes from it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And that is the one real big advantage for us, I guess. From all these negative experiences, we do get that unique perspective on life that you can't get unless shit hits the fan, basically.
That's right. And I think the challenge is to try and hold on to that perspective, because as you go back into like day-to-day life, it's easy, for it to sort of fade away and you start getting annoyed by silly little things. So the challenge is to hold on to that,
Exactly.
and keep reminding yourself.
And it's not easy to hold on to that
Yeah.
feeling. Like I'm 15 years post-transplant now, and I was never more appreciative than I was in that first month post-transplant when I was getting to do everything again that I hadn't done in years, like riding a bike, being able to swim laps of the pool. And I just would desperately love to have that feeling back every day. But like you said, you just got to do your best to hold on to it and remind yourself of it. It's not easy, is it? Because your mind wants to move on and carry on.
Yeah, you just have to keep saying to yourself when you're annoyed by something silly, is this important? Is this, yeah.